Hi, Aquarius, and welcome to your love reading of the tarot cards for August. And I'm taking it all the way into the beginning of September. Okay, so if you don't know me, my name is Patricia Cristina, and you can find me on Instagram at fearlesslightguidance. I do fun stuff there, live streams. I post content every single day, so go check it out. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. There is a box at the bottom of your screen. So let's see what we have for you. Messages coming in. Let me silence that really quick. There we go. We're good now. So Aquarius, let's see what has been going on. Look, you have the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. That is messages literally coming in. Truths will be spoken. All right. So let's get this going, okay? Now, Aquarius in love. Let's see what this month is looking like for you in terms of love. Did you see that? Okay. The Empress. So, the Empress is abundance, is this energy of abundance, but it's also a very beautiful woman, a wife, a mother, okay? Now, if we are speaking in terms of energy, this is new things. This is the birthing of new ideas, an influx of creativity, okay? But the energy of abundance, and if we keep going like that, it's going to be a lot of love for you, Aquarius. Let's keep going here. Aquarius in love. Okay. Ooh, the High Priestess. Okay, so the High Priestess is, maybe something here, a relationship that you could be keeping secret. Okay. The High Priestess is known for being her own wise counsel. And just because it's female energy doesn't mean that it's necessarily a woman that we're speaking of. If you are a man, you are connecting to your higher self, that voice that tells you what is truly for your own good, okay? So now let's see. Aquarius. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you feel like, it resonates more for your moon sign or your rising sign, it's fine. Even though I tend to focus more on, wow. So 3 major arcanas, like what is happening here? Look at this. Highly spiritual connection. Okay, you have the Hierophant, and now you have this together with the High Priestess. So, this could be dealing with somebody that you really look up to, a mentor or someone, that you admire. But really, when I see the Hierophant, I think about, morals and values and doing what is right, what is morally correct for you. Okay, now the Hierophant is also a card of institutions, the institution of marriage, higher institutions of education like colleges, universities, things like that. It's very, very interesting here that we have, these presents, and it goes 3, 2, and then 5, so you have 2 5s. There's like a big energy of something, there's something here that is about to change for you, Aquarius, in in big terms. Because when you get a lot of this major arcanas, it's like something big is going to take place. All right, so Aquarius in love. Let's see what is cooking up here. Something is brewing. Okay. Wow, Aquarius, what is going on? So, the Magician, another major arcana. And if you're new to tarot, the major arcana, we have 22 of them, okay, starting with the Fool, ending with the World. And it's this whole journey of the tarot. And then you have the minor arcanas, which, it's from the Ace to the 10, and then you have the Court cards, okay, which are the Queens and Kings of the tarot and the zodiac, because I do relate tarot to astrology, okay? But anyway, I don't want to bore you. But Aquarius, the Magician. The Magician is a card about, harnessing this power. Okay, it's saying that you have everything you need to create things that come from your mind and bring them into the material world. Okay, so manifestation 101. Okay, but this is big because look at the cards that you're dealing with. Okay, there's definitely something new here. You might be keeping it to yourself, but to me, it seems like a highly spiritual connection going on here. It's pretty amazing. And then with the Magician, it's like, you are making this happen. You really are, with your thoughts and your actions and what you believe and what you feel. Aquarius in love. So I'm going to keep pulling the cards. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles. And this is a card about, focusing on your craft, focusing on building your own stability. This could be you, Aquarius, like on your own. You could feel a very strong connection to someone. You could be keeping it to yourself, but you are working on yourself right now. I see you very focused on building up your stability, but also building your confidence and working on things that are going to be solid for you in the future. And you have the Empress there, which is saying that, yes, this is going to be something that is going to bring about a lot of prosperity. Another major arcana. Okay, so I really feel like you could be dealing with a Taurus, okay? Because the Empress could be either Taurus or Libra, okay? And then you have these two cards, which usually the High Priestess and the Hierophant, they associate with Taurus as well. Although the High Priestess I associate more with Scorpio. But now you get a second chance, okay? It's like you've been doing all the work. You have a highly spiritual connection with someone here. It could be somebody from your past. And now with the Judgment card, you get a second opportunity and a chance to reconcile, okay? Because the Judgment card is things that, issues, situations that arise that are from your past. But now it's like you get to face them again, and you need to make a decision. Okay, so There's a decision here that is coming up for you. Wow. So I always pull 11 cards. Okay, that's usually what I do. And then I look at the bottom of the deck and I'm going to pull some oracle cards at the end of the reading. Okay, so we're going into more of a future now, like later into to September, going into September already here. Okay. Okay, so we have a page of wands. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius vibes. And you know what this is saying is, again, you're going to hear from someone. Okay, this is the page of wands is about messages, but it's also about taking a new path, a new direction. And I really feel like this is something, you know, that you want to do in a different way. You want to have a different, deeper outlook. Like if this was a connection that you have with someone, it's very deep, and you know you've been spending this whole time just manifesting this this abundance and having all this personal growth and development, so that you can now, as you face you know this decision and it's like go time, you're going to know, you're going to listen to the call of what it is that you need to do. Okay, and I really feel like you want something, you don't want things, you don't want to go down the same road. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, so 10 of Swords. So this is going to be do or die. Okay, and I don't mean literally, but the decision is going to be either to, you know, forget about the past and forget about any sort of difficulty that you had in the past with this person, or it's going to be a closing of a chapter to start a new one. And I truly feel like, you know, that is what you want in your heart of hearts. Okay, now let me get 3 more cards here for an outcome for Aquarius in love, August through September. I always do these at the mid-month mark and take them into the next month, so that when we start the next month, you get your general reading. Look, 3 cards and they came all together. Okay, so even though you have a really deep connection with this person, you know, you get the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups in this particular deck, which I'm using the Spellcaster's Tarot for anybody that likes tarot and is an enthusiast just like me. You know, the Page of Cups in this reading seems to be sort of the selfish, immature, you know, emotionally immature person. Okay, so maybe this person comes back, you think, you know, things could take a turn for the better. Okay, but it's going to be time to face the difficult truth. And I really feel that with this 10 of Swords, you know, something needs to be laid to rest, something needs to end. Now, being that the 3 of Swords came out, I sort of get the feeling here very strongly that there was third party situations involved here. Okay, and it's not usually my thing to say, oh, you know, there's a third party involved, because this is a general reading, so you have to take it in the context that a lot of people are going to view this, and a lot of people are, you know, being channeled through this tarot reading. So, you know, you have to see that there is something here. There was a marriage, and somebody could have been lured by temptation, somebody very beautiful, somebody that seemed like was your everything, okay? But, you know, you had to think about your home life. You know, with this Eight of Pentacles, it's about doing the work, focusing on your craft, focusing on work and all of that. And also, you know, this is what you do for you, but this is also what you do for others. You could see like he's building this shelter for this little dog and keeping him safe. So there's certainly several scenarios here that could be taking place. Now, you know, with the Judgment card, this is, you know, having an opportunity to deal with this once again, to face the music. And, you know, even though it's difficult, okay, look at this Page of Cups. There's three people here, okay, and somebody has done you know, has gone outside of the relationship, outside of a commitment, okay, and really caused a lot of heartache, pain, and difficulty. You know, things could have ended here for some time, and you want now to reconcile everything. Now, it could be time for you to face the difficulty of the suffering that was caused to another. Now you could be feeling that pain deeply within you, you know, and this happens, you know, sometimes we are faced with certain regrets. But I really feel like with this page of wands, like you really want to turn things around, and you know, you have the Magician, you have the power to do it. Now, the last card of your outcome is very positive, is the Ace of Pentacles. So there could be a really nice new beginning, you know, going into something, building back the trust, which is exactly what I feel was happening here with the Eight of Pentacles. You know, you're building this relationship back up, building back the trust, putting in some hard work. But you needed to cut it off with somebody else, okay? So yes, there is heartbreak and suffering for more than one person here, but there is a new beginning. There is, you know, a new opportunity showing up to make things right and build the trust back up and change the story for the better and build a more solid future, okay? Now let's pull, oh, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The World card. And this has been coming up a lot lately, you know. This is, you know, things taking a turn for the better, but there is a cycle that needs to be completed, okay? There is something that needs to close. You need to close a chapter to begin a new one, okay? But it's ultimately a card of success as well, and sometimes even travel, okay? So maybe getting away with this person, you know, starting over is what I would recommend. So Aquarius, let's see. Let's see what we get from the Power of Love activation cards for you. And I hope you are receiving the messages. You know, remember that it's general, it's based on energy. If it does resonate, and if you like the work that I do, please give me a like on the video, thumbs up, and you know, if you would like to comment, that is definitely up to you, and sharing definitely up to you, but it's greatly appreciated. It helps the channel have, a larger reach, okay? So I pulled 2 cards for you. Trust. Yes. And elevation. Wonderful. Amazing. So, at glance, if you had to see these 2 cards together, definitely you have to elevate a sense of trust in the relationship, build it back from the bottom up, okay? It says that you have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. So you need to trust yourself and the decisions that you're making, but also build trust back up with someone that you love, okay? You have the High Priestess here, which is, that inner guidance, okay? So connect to that. And with elevation, you have, it says that you are making a conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. Okay, so what this is telling me is that you are consciously making the effort to raise your level of energy and open yourself back up to love. And when I say your level of energy, it's like you're elevating your heart, you're opening your heart again to that loving energy of giving and receiving in a loving way. Okay, so Aquarius, I hope you like this reading. I'll see you very soon for your general readings. Take care, and I send you fearless light and love always.